Hello, welcome to another Black Men's Red Pill Forum. Today we're going to talk about getting your passport, why it's important. I'm going to try to make this a short video, but brothers, do you have your passport yet? What are you waiting for? And I'm speaking to the brothers who are eligible for passports because I did speak to some brothers in the Facebook group, and due to child support, they are not eligible for a passport. So, of course, any brothers like this, of course, this video doesn't apply to you. Everyone who is eligible for a passport, why don't you have one? You need to experience life outside the U.S. And you can go for recreation, or you can go for edification. And if you don't know what edification is, it's to enrich yourself, to learn, to get an education that you're not normally accustomed to, but it helps you grow as a person. Now, a couple years ago, I went to Colombia and I lived out in the country for 6 months. Now, this is the type of education you can't get in college. You have to immerse yourself. Once you immerse yourself into another culture and you get to live that culture, it really, gives you uh, a different outlook on life. Now, many of you aren't going to be able to stay for that long of a time period. There are options on how you can stay longer, but of course, that's going to take a big sacrifice. There's the popular YouTuber O'Shea Duke Jackson. He is doing his medical schooling over there. So there are various options that are available if you want to do long term, but I'll try to get that into another video. When you first go out of town, go out of the country, it's most likely going to be short trips. These short trips will give you a glimpse on what it's like living in other countries. But a lot of these short trips are enough to break your mind away from the grind of the U.S. And if you look at some of the other popular Facebook groups, it's called the Matrix Mind State. And you need to break away from this mind state to start growing. And once you experience these other cultures and you see there's other ways to live and you see there's other ways to interact with women, with foreign women that is much healthier than what you're getting in the U.S. That's the main thing that a lot of brothers are really finding when they're in these other countries, such as Thailand, Dominican Republic, Colombia, Brazil, which is a very popular destination for black men to go, Philippines. Black men are finding out that the interaction between men and women is totally different. And you can find black women in other countries who are raised in a more family-oriented mind state. So they are ready to start families and have families to give you a foundation so that you can start a healthy family the way that is ideal for men. So that's just part of the options that you get once you finally have a passport. Many of you are pretty much fed up with dealing with American women, especially with the amount of feminism and this media superficial behavior, all the superficial materialistic behavior that's in the popular media has really makes it difficult for men to find quality women no matter what race you are. But black men in particular are having a hard time, decent black men, hardworking, 9 to 5 black men with legal, regular jobs, having a difficult time finding partners that they could build with and have a productive, healthy family with. But in these other countries, the women are raised to be family oriented. So you're going to get a better, I don't know the word to say, a better, I don't want to say crop, but you're going to get a better pool. Yeah, you're going to get a better pool of women that to pick from. And if that's something that you're looking for, if you really want to start a family, you have to start a family with somebody that's that has the mind state to start a family on a decent foundation. And that's what the best part of having a passport is you're going to get to see women who come from a background where family is central and it's important. And if that's something you're looking for, you're going to have to start looking outside the country. Now, of course, there's always going to be brothers who are lucky and find that in the U.S. But the likelihood, with the way that the culture is going in the U.S., you're really putting yourself in an uphill battle. So with the passport, you're literally opening yourself up to millions of women of all different cultures to your selection pool. So, whereas if you're only dealing with U.S. women, you're dealing with a pool of westernized women who may not consider family life to be important. They may be so career-minded that they don't even want to have a family until they have accomplished what they want to accomplish. And that can be off-putting to many men. So getting a start overseas and seeing how different people live, seeing how family is important, it's kind of a burden lifted off men. And that's why you see many men, they go down there and they're refreshed. And they see that, oh, you don't have to live like this anymore. You don't have to think like this anymore. You have to break away from the American matrix mind frame and learn to live basically all over. And that's why it's such an enriching experience. But you can't begin this process without the passport. So all brothers who are eligible for one, you need to get the money. You go to the U.S. Post Office, get the paperwork, fill out your paperwork. You can go to Walgreens or local stores in your city that do passport photos. You can get a passport photo done at a Walgreens or a local shop in your city. Get the passport photo and take the passport photo and the paperwork back to the post office, pay the money, and have them process it. That's how you begin the process, and it'll take a month or two for you to get your passport back. You can pay more money for an expedited passport, and they'll get it to you faster. But that's totally up to you, depending on what you want to do. A lot of brothers, you might want to start with a short trip. You might want to go to Mexico. You might want to go to Dominican Republic first to see how it is, and get your feet wet, see how you like it, interact with the different people, and just take it as a learning experience. So you can enjoy the women and enjoy the party, and make sure that you learn the culture and appreciate the experience. And then that'll make it a more satisfying trip. But if you want, you have to start and bite the bullet and get the paperwork done. But I just wanted to make a short video for all brothers. You need to start looking into getting your passport and traveling and seeing other places and experience how other people live. So I want to thank you for listening to this video. Hopefully I'll be making a part 2, and I'll explain more about why having a passport is important, and what you could do once you're overseas. All right, thank you. Hopefully I'll have a better catch line, but thanks for watching the video, and get back with everybody soon.